6 fucking minutes? Are you
No,
serious?
that's not happening. That's not real.
Don't tempt me.
Netflix!
6. You're getting much closer. Try one higher.
Dude, I don't like this fucking system, bro.
Okay, there we go. 6 minutes. Man, pissed him off. Cuts me down to 1. Dear Gary, Indiana. This is your friend, Elkhart. Another shithole in Indiana, for those of you that don't know. We're worried about you. Yeah, it was cool to be kind of grunge in the 90s. The vacant buildings, the abandoned warehouse, the crushed dreams. It's pretty cool through the pandemic. But we noticed you've been spending a lot of time with Chicago. And we're really starting to be concerned. I wrote that joke thinking that this place was going to be in the middle of a fucking shithole, Gary, nowhere, Indiana. Little did I know, there was a piece of this godforsaken fucking town. Is this the safest, DJ, is this the safest part of Gary? Ah, fuck, he doesn't know. Everywhere is safe compared to where he lives. He lives in East Chicago. Because I've been around Northwest Indiana for a really long time. There's a health and wellness center next door. There is nothing healthy nor well about the city of Gary. And I've been around it for a really long fucking time. I'm 32 years old. That does not necessarily mean anything. I'm just finally getting to the point in my life where I have to decide to either follow my dreams or accept that I'm dead inside and continue on with my cushy suburban life. And I've decided to throw a little bit of a twist in it and try this comedy shit. I have a 5-year-old daughter. I love her to death. And I will tell you this immediately, do not ever be high around my 5-year-old daughter. I've done it. I can tell you from the experience that it does not end well, because she will say shit to you that you are not fucking prepared for. Let's take a little bit of a jaunt back several years, maybe 5 or 6 years. A friend sent me an article and said, hey man, you're having a kid, this is fucked up. You know, sometimes kids will relive the deaths of their previous lives. I thought it was crazy. Actually, really good instance that happened here in Northwest Indiana, over in Hammond, where a kid was, thought he was a famous baseball player. He even pointed to the house that he died in, and it was 100% accurate. 3-year-old fucking kid. How was he gonna know that? So I'm stoned off my ass, put my daughter to bed, reading through some fucking bedtime stories. And she looks at me and she starts crying. I said, why are you crying, hon? What's wrong? Well, Dad, I just don't want to die again. The fuck, you said? Again? Yeah, I had another family before and I died and it was really sad and I really like you and Mommy and Daddy and I don't want to go anywhere. Only place I'm going is out of this fucking room. You can put yourself to goddamn bed. Read the stories in the room. Jesus fucking Christ. No one prepares you for that shit. But in reading through some of these stories, I have a few complaints to register with the traditional fairy tales that we see throughout the years. And I would like to start with mermaids. Theoretically, if I was to murder, butcher, and consume a mermaid, would I have 1 type of meat, 2 types of meat, or 3 types of meat? I'll walk you through it. Clearly, math is not your fucking strong point. Fish on the bottom, people on top. Do I have people meat on the top and fish on the bottom? Right? That makes sense. That could be 1 or 2. Maybe it's just one whole thing, but what about this fucking middle area right here? Is there a line where it's human meat and then it's fish meat? Or is like this middle area some sort of weird fucking amalgamation of meat that we've never seen before? And if so, as a white man, I need to know what temperature I'm supposed to smoke it at. I had the same thought when I was reading through the story of Hansel and Gretel. Fantastic story. The moral of the story is don't wander into the woods. Witches will fucking eat you. Or at least they'll try and eat you and your brother will save you. It's more complicated than that. But I do think about the fact that the witch fattened these kids up for a decent amount of time and then just fucking pushed one of the kids into the oven. No fucking meal preparation whatsoever. No seasoning, He didn't brine the fat kid. He didn't do anything. Just shoved him straight into the fucking oven. Oven's probably about 600, 700 degrees. It was cast iron, at least according to all the books I've seen. That kid is gonna be dry and burned out and just zero fucking taste whatsoever. Human meat is close to pork, so I can tell you this. If you're going to kill a child, and you're going to cook them appropriately, 225, brine them for 14 hours before the cooking process, tender as hell. By the way, cooking temperature 205 if you are cooking human. Basically, it's pork. Also, a problem with genies, no one ever asks for a bigger dick from a genie. You'd think they would at some point. Some guy would be like, fucking money, power, need a bigger dick? Take a bigger dick. But you gotta be careful, genies are tricky, because if you ask for like Ron Jeremy's dick will appear. Not on you, just on the fucking floor. And I'm not fucking touching that shit. Leave you with this final one. My wife and I rescued cats. Most recently, we got a cat named Marshmallow. Don't call him Marshmallow because he's gray. The children of the lady who found the cat decided to name the cat Marshmallow. And those are some dumb fucking kids. I called her back the next day and I said, look, I'm just gonna let you know right now, your kids think marshmallows are gray. You can go ahead and spend that college fund on yourself. They really do not need it. That's my time. Appreciate it, guys.